This is the LR Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, the mirror unit to the GT duo. They are very similar in terms of their abilities. They just have slight change-ups and differences with the GT duo. One of them being that they are a leader for Final Trump Card instead of Battle of Fate. They stack defense instead of stacking attack, but they stack attack for the one turn. The passive skill is exactly the same as the GT duo. However, the last part is different, where instead of stacking up damage reduction, which I prefer with the GT duo, they stack up critical hit chance up to 50%. And of course, the major change is the standby effect. They use the charge counter in order to launch their finishing skill instead of the revive skill. And of course, the passive skill is different compared to the Super Saiyan GT Vegeta. Let's run this team here. We got free-to-play units in here, double of the new LR, and see how they perform versus the baby red zone event, which is still kind of tough, low-key. We have 610,000 HP, which is not too bad. And put them in the first slot here, since their start of turn defense is better than any of the free-to-play units in here with 200,000. 100% of that will be a 500,000 defense stat, which is pretty good. I wouldn't say it's good enough to tank a super, but it will be good enough to say the very least, hopefully. 84 for tanking. That's good. And their first slot attack stat is 7.5. Obviously, they would get way more in the second or third slot. But because this is a free-to-play team, the only option for them majority of the time is being in the first slot unless you have an item activated, as this team does not have any real first slot units other than maybe DKP. So we are obliterating the health, though. That critical chance is stacking quite nicely. Definitely build them with additionals and dodges, since 50% chance to critical is really good. I'd say mostly dodges, to be honest. If I was to have this unit myself. Can we finish off Baby in this first turn? I don't know how I feel about it. We are probably going to do it. It's a 12 key from Goku, but still 3 million attack stat. We'll take it. We have Tech now. Is that a 24 key? No, it's not. I wonder if this will result in a 24 key. Yes, it does. 6 orbs. So I would happily be able to do this. We have damage reduction with DKP. So it's not entirely the worst thing. With 600,000 HP, I mean, it's doable. We're able to deal with this. No links, however, which is quite sad. Just no good linking partners at all. Made that out unscathed, which is scary. And this is the 18 key super. 5 mil damage. No critical there. You do definitely want the criticals for sure. Since they don't stack up attack, the damage relies on being those critical hits. It's from what I've used with them, they really excel at the start of the battle compared to the GT duo, but GT duo just starts like sloping. Is that even this phrase? They start steamrolling once after like 5 turns, I'd say. Which is definitely worth it. Let's do that. That. And hopefully with 3 rainbow orbs, Goku can guard 525,000 defense now. So we just need to pray on RNG. That's it. That's all it is. So I believe the 100% defense is calculated separately. So that means that they'll be at 1 million defense. Their defense is really good. Oh, that critical normal is not enough. Can we do... No, we cannot do a bar damage. Here's the super. This should be a double-digit tank, surely. Yep. And even if Goku doesn't guard, which I hope he does, for the record. Yeah, we shouldn't die. Thankfully, he did guard. Alright, we get a nice heal up. Doesn't really matter too much. Floating Goku, which is one of his better linking partners. They don't share like Super Saiyan or anything, but Spirit Fires and Legendary Power is better than nothing with a support in the passive as well. 7.9. So what I'm going to do here is go into the standby skill of this Goku and Vegeta. I love that finishing shot too. So let's go into the standby here. I do think like all their animations, other than this shot of Vegeta, looks so good. Like the 12 key, the 18 key, they look so amazing. It's probably one of my favorite set of like a unit animations of all time. Like usually when an LR releases, I might be like, the 12 key's alright. I feel like the 12 key, the 18 key, the standby finishing skill is all amazing. So in this standby skill, they cannot attack. They do get 250% defense. Guards all attacks for 4 turns from the start of the turn, so pretty much 2 turns. This turn and the next time they appear. Randomly changes orbs to rainbow key spheres. And then for each orb obtained, they get 8% damage reduction. And when they do their finishing skill, it's a 500% attack bonus. Now, if you've looked at GT Duo's feature, which is 39%, the reason that is because the Vegeta stacks attack pretty much catches up with the 500% attack that they do get. You find out they attack very similar with their standby finishing skills, I think. But we see it just in case Vegeta takes a super attack. That's pretty much it. And my goal here is to kill this baby in the next turn. That is my goal. I would love to see the finishing skill actually finish off the final stage. We do have the active skill for version Z Goku, which I'll definitely use. Can we get a dodge? Yes, I was going to say, it like twitched a little bit on that, and I was like, uh-oh. So in standby, you cannot standby with the other unit, if you didn't already know. Let's get that. Oh, level 10 links activated. Hopefully we get that critical here. No critical. With the Whis active, you know what? I'm gonna float out. This is gonna be dumb. I'm gonna float out the Z Duo here. Just to guarantee. Wow, we did not get enough orbs as well. $4.5. $3.6. We need to kill this baby here. I'll take the additional critical. 7 mil with no links is kind of a shame. I should have maybe put Kaioken Goku in the first line. I was just too scared. I was too scared. As long as one of these 12 keys crit, you got it. And thankfully you can't dodge, so we're just relying on this additional chance luck. Alright, we got it. We got it. We at least got the triple. It doesn't have to be a crit here, I don't think. Because with the raise attacks per super... Oh, they do. But, okay. We get the 4th. We wouldn't have to sweat this much if I just put version Z Goku in the middle. Alright, we need good orbs, though. We need good orbs to finish things up. Get transformation with DKP, which is good. Orb change? What is that? Alright, if I do this, and then this, 38! Wow. I'm a Whis here to survive. And then I will use the finishing skill. Which is, that one orb actually makes so much of a difference. I think 39 is actually insanely hard to get sometimes. In 3 turns, or 2 turns. I need 11 mil. God damn. I got skamazed. I got skamazed badly. That should have been like 30 mil. But it's okay. I think we live anyway. We'll just slowly get it done now. That's the bad thing. Now that I remember. Because they have built-in critical, you don't really want to have critical on the unit. Because why build more critical when they already have 50% chance? But then the finishing skill doesn't have critical inbuilt, so it's unlikely to critical hit unless you have a lot of critical chance, which is definitely a waste for sure on this unit. So this is some of the reasons why I don't like this unit as much. They're not as good of a first slot compared to GT Duos, in my opinion. GT Duo does more stronger. I like their finishing skill a lot better. Technically, I like Battle of Fate category leader skill than the Final Trump. So, yeah, this is why I haven't been using these guys too much. There are some circumstances where I do, but it's very rare. Oh, we're going to get the dub here. If I needed them, it'd probably be for like an easy A where you can finish the event in 3 turns. Just for that critical chance. That's pretty much it. That is going to wrap it up for the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Vegeta showcase. Hope the guys did enjoy today's video. Shout out to my tier 2 members right here. If you would like to become a member, click on the join button down below or click on the link in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure to leave a like and comment and subscribe.